Hello and welcome, my Geminis. It's Adam, your psychic witch with Arcana Mundi. I am here to do your love reading, and I have already drawn your cards. I did that during the meditation for your reading. I just wanted to pop on here first, real quick, and talk about a few things. So, welcome to all of you who are new. Welcome back to all of you who've been here before. Thank you for joining today. And if you would like, share, subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to join the tribe. You can definitely follow through and check in on the readings here and there when you feel like it. Now, if you would like a personal reading that is more specific to your situation with your person, you can definitely schedule one through the Linktree link that's in the description box below. It will lead you to my store, and through my store, you can actually go ahead and schedule right on that main page. You select your reading that you prefer. I do have a holiday special going right now. There's an option for that. It's 30 minutes for $30, and that holiday special is going until the end of the month. You can definitely book one of those if you would like. I do them on Sundays. So how those work, they are live readings. I am not pre-recording something and sending it to you. I don't like that myself. I think it's BS. I will draw your cards in front of you. We will talk face to face. But so how that works is I would send you your email with a Zoom link and passcode within 24 hours of you selecting your time and scheduling. Within So that has your Zoom link and passcode. We reconvene over Zoom when your reading starts, or when your reading time is designated for, and I read for you live. So, and it's just you and I. There's a passcode, so only you can get in, and that's how we read. It's actually kind of nice. It's very like healing and intimate, and you can talk directly with me and ask whatever questions you have. So, if you'd like that, you can definitely do that. Anyway, and a holiday reading is not just holiday stuff. It can be whatever the heck you want. Like, we don't have to read holiday stuff. I mean, the holiday's kind of over, but I just figured, it's been a rough year. So if people needed a little break on getting a reading for clarity, for sure, understand. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and dive right in here. So, first of all, Capricorn, looking at your emotions toward this person, you changed dramatically, or you are viewing that they have. One of the two. We're going to get into this. It's a little complicated, okay? Someone went seriously cold. It was either you or them. Someone was like, this is too much. Fuck that. I'm not doing this. Going cold on you. I deserve more. I have expectations. Blah, 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 blah. You are not meeting them. Here I am. I know what I'm worth. I'm feeling like this was you, but it's a general, this could be how you're perceiving them. Okay? So take it as it resonates. Foundationally, you know your worth. You know what you need from someone. King of Coins, you need someone to step up. You need your worth. You need someone who contributes financially in the stability of a connection. You know that that's what you bring to the table. Is communication about that as well with the Queen of Swords. With the Wheel, you feel like there is something greater out there destiny-wise, or there is a completion of this cycle. Okay? I actually am getting very heavily that you feel this is a completion of a cycle. But what's interesting is this reading is not done. So, King of Pentacles, I feel like you know what you've worked for. You know what you've accomplished. You're standing in your personal power and energy, and you're like, I'm not accepting this. Let's look at their energy here, okay? You feel like there was a divine hand in everything happening when it did, okay? I'm hearing very heavily divine timing. So whether you believe the cycle is closed, or whether you just believe that it's a matter of time before, you can like allow that barrier to come down, something changed dramatically. It was enough to push for a lack of communication, or possibly even severing communication entirely, okay? Their energy. This person feels like they don't know what path to take. They understand that they have the power to control where this goes. Okay? They understand that they have the power to manifest within their lives, but I feel like they might be looking at this a little differently. Okay? Like you're thinking, yeah, this person has the power to make things right and make this choice and be with me. But you've already gone cold on them, so they're kind of like, where do I go? Like they want to be with you, but they also are like trying to figure out what the best path for their life is here. You know, they're trying to make that decision. But what's interesting is in that decision, they will only make that decision dependent upon your actions. They are watching you. They are trying to figure out where you are, whether you're going to come back to them, whether you're going to talk to them, if you'll talk to them. They want to communicate. They know there's important things to communicate about, but they feel like you're closed off, or vice versa. This could be about you to them, okay? But someone feels like the other is closed off, okay? So they have to monitor and watch through. I'm getting images of social media platforms. So I'm seeing like people who are watching you through like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever the hell it may be. Those ties have not been severed, but the communication has maybe gotten very low or dwindled entirely um, by someone's accord. And I don't know if this is that like I almost feel, Gemini, that it might be that aspect of like, you're going to understand my worth. I'm going to show you by ripping myself out of your life. And if you don't learn, then I won't take you back. Or I'm willing to walk away type of energy, okay? Make sure that this isn't a game. Like, your love life is not a game. Your happiness is not a game. Okay? So just remember that going forward. I'm not saying you're playing games, but like denying yourself something that you care about, if you don't feel like this is meant to be done, can only hurt yourself. Okay? So just be very cautious about that. This person's trying to figure out whether you love them or not. That's their biggest question. That's why they're watching you. They're trying to see if you still have love in your cup for them. Okay? If the emotions are requited or unrequited. That's what they're trying to figure out before they make a choice on what they attempt to manifest and the path they choose to take here with the Two of Wands. Okay? And it could be that the Tower moment was caused by this person having another option. Not being able to make that choice between you and someone else. For some of you. We're going to go into the mutual, guys. So, this is where things get a little interesting. Okay? So, mutually, you're both prepared to walk away if you have to relinquish the emotions, but you're also prepared to let go of the emotions and move forward with each other. Okay? To let go of the negative emotions to find that Two of Cups again between yourselves. The Hierophant energy. This is why I say that. You feel there is a solid foundation here and that this was able to be brought to marriage, that there was commitment and contract here, like a plan for your life and future that was higher knowledge, okay, that you were understanding from a very spiritual level. I feel like I don't see it, but I feel like there's a little level of distrust that occurred between you and this person regarding possible choice that this person made, or choices or option that they had aside from you, okay? Now, looking at the bottom of the deck, you guys are both overworked, overwhelmed, burdened, and feeling like you don't know where to go or what to do right now, how to even manage this situation, okay? So my suggestion is, on that, take some time and really think about what it is that you truly desire with this person and get your emotions in check on your own. Okay? Not meaning like not communicating with them. I'm just saying like, or vice versa. I'm just saying like both of you need to figure out what it is that you want for this before you move forward, because you are so conflicted. I feel that you're both very conflicted on, is this worth it? Is it possible? Oh, sorry, that was the 10 of Wands. It is possible if you're determined enough. There is determination here. There is will to endure and go through everything and fight for this. For the recognition. There is a strong sense of recognition, but right now the problem is that you guys are so blindsided by the events of what are going on and the frustration and the anger with these Eight of Swords that you're actually not looking at the truthful emotions that you understand and thoughts that you have about this. So you're trying to have blind faith in certain things and just believe like, oh, it's divine timing or this or that or whatever. But I do feel there's something deeper going on here that maybe you're not willing to look at this point in time, Gemini. You know, or maybe they're not willing to as well, because this is mutual energy. Okay, it's an energy that you're taking right underneath that. They made me address this. The Four of Cups. It's a nonchalant, soft rejection. Okay, it is a rejection, but it's like passive. Okay, it's very, I mean, I'll be fine without it. Or I'll be good if it does. I don't care. And I feel that this is a separation or disconnect of emotions that you guys are doing, and it's a defense mechanism to protect yourselves. If you love this person, please don't hide behind a defense mechanism, okay? Please consider at least like organizing your thoughts and really looking at the true emotions, thoughts, and feelings you have about the situation, because I feel like you're trapping yourself from not yourselves, both of you are trapping yourselves from not being able to communicate your truths for fear of being rejected or fear of being hurt by the things that the other would say about it or their ideas about it. Okay. The Two of Swords. Acknowledge your emotions. Be careful too. This card indicates to me very deeply the fact of sometimes two people that you communicate with twisting words. This came out in Virgo's reading, and I actually think one of your indicator cards came into play in Virgo's reading. If you are dealing with a Virgo, you need to watch the Virgo reading, okay? Right after this. Anyway, there is an understanding here that there may be people pulling the wool over your eyes, communicating or twisting truths to their advantage. External communicators. I'm not talking about people like you or them. I'm talking about people who influence the connection and keep you from seeing the truth of it because they dump their own perceptions of this person or the connection on what you're venting to them about or communicating about. You know, like when you need to talk things out with a friend or family member, be very cautious, because I feel like that might be kind of hindering the connection too quite a bit. If you love this person, where did it go? Bottom of the deck, you both see each other as a potential nourishing spouse or partner. There's comfort within the arms. But what's interesting is we have the Knight of Wands. It's almost like you guys are coming to make a decision, or maybe there was a little bit too much stepping outside of things when you were together. It's going to be a little different for many of you. I'm feeling different segments of Geminis right now. But I feel like ultimately there's coming to be decision and action about this. Clarify this. Alright, so I had two. And I wasn't going to take the second one, but then they were like, nope. So the decision and action is to embrace the emotionality that you share Okay? It is about reconciliation. With the Five of Swords, it causes a lot of mental conflict because right now you cannot understand how that could happen. But the interesting thing about Five of Swords is about severing ties with two people, and this came out in Virgo's reading as well. Severing ties or stopping and establishing boundaries and communication with people who are not in alignment with the connection or with your growth. And I feel that honestly, there are external influences that are manipulating this situation a little bit. Okay, and I'm not saying that that's the only problem and that's why your relationship is this or that. I'm just saying it doesn't contribute to the decisions that you make within your connection. Okay, the decisions and thoughts and ideas of your connection should be your own. So I feel like that's why we needed that Four of Swords energy. You need to really take that time and organize your own thoughts and ideas about this person in order to embrace this connection more fully. Or walk away, whatever you really feel is right. But I would make sure that you analyze the things that those people who you've confided in have said about this person and really see if they're truly what you think and feel, or if it just shocked you into feeling scared and nervous. Okay, be very cautious of that moving forward. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna pull some oracle cards for you guys, and we're gonna check back and see like next week. Or we'll also, I'm gonna have some all signs readings this week, and like next week we'll look into some more stuff. We'll see where the energy's at then. I won't really like go back to this reading, but we'll just see what is happening next week then. So if you haven't already, subscribe and we'll check it out. So. What I thought. Okay, bottom of the deck. The Chimera. Sorry. Right. Imagination clouds your judgment. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Those ideas that were planted, let your imagination fester into believing this person is not good. Okay, or vice versa. And this could be occurring on their end as well. This could be mutual. And if you're dealing with a Virgo, you need to watch that reading immediately after this one. Medusa. Jealousy leads to downfall. These people, which is exactly what I picked up in Virgo's reading, but for you, be cautious of the same thing, okay? People tend to influence other people's decisions when they feel jealous, when they feel hurt. So they utilize ways, because they're comfortable and know someone, they utilize ways of communicating that, tend to lead you to think a certain way about someone, especially when it's someone, when you trust these people. They utilize that in a way of like bringing you back down so that they don't feel jealous about what you have going on anymore. So be very cautious about that. Like if you really care for this person over here, you might need to establish some very healthy boundaries. Fire. Reckless actions lead to conflict. I do feel like maybe this person made some decisions that weren't great. Maybe they had another option. Maybe they were a little reckless with how they reacted and whatever. Maybe you were a little reckless and totally cutting off communication that has made things worse, or vice versa, or they did that to you. But I feel honestly, I don't have a horrible feeling about this connection. I have a feeling about a really rocky ass time. For some of you, I literally just heard the words twin flame. For some of you, if you feel like you're in a twin flame connection, that might be something you want to take into consideration. I don't know. Okay, so I know those cards weren't very hopeful, so I pulled some others. We got the Green Man and the Spirit. Forces of nature are favoring you. Unseen forces watch over you constantly. I feel like your family. Exactly. Seek a union of mind and spirit at the bottom of the deck, air energy. This is about cognitive thought and understanding and clarity, and really looking within yourself for the truths that you have rather than looking at other people's opinions and thoughts. Take that damn blindfold off. The Eight of Swords here. You're not trapped. Take that blindfold off. You have the power to control this situation or regain control of this situation. Look at the truth that surrounds you. All of those swords that surround you, the things you know and understand and are true, and communicate about them if you need to with this person. If you really need to, if you want to. Throat chakra focus, air. It's important for you right now. I'm sorry you guys are going through this. I know this is a rocky situation, but sometimes these things come into our lives to either make us stronger or help us grow. And sometimes they come in so that we can, work through them and build a stronger foundation to relationships. I mean, it's really totally up to you. I feel like at one point you felt like this person was your destiny, to be honest. I feel like, yeah, you might see the as running its course and that scares you, but I do feel like you saw their worth, they saw your worth, and that you feel like there was destiny associated with this. Anyway, this is what I have for you guys this week. I'm sending you tons of positive energy toward your preferred outcome, okay? Because we all have free will. You can totally do what you want. I am not telling you what to do. I am here to read for you and give you insight and possible options on how to work through that stuff. So, anyway, if you'd like a personal reading, you can schedule one through the Linktree link in the description box below. We've already gone over that. And if you would like, share, subscribe as you see fit, I greatly appreciate that. And yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing week. I hope you guys have an awesome day today. I know this is stressful, but just take a breather, take some time to you, think about things on your own terms, in your own head, in your own clarity. Or maybe take a break and let your mind rest, even if you're feeling like overly stressed about this. Just pop on some movies, or I don't know, read a book, or meditate, or sit in a hot bath, something. Nurture yourself right now, too. Even though you're going through all this craziness, I think it'll help you find some peace in your own mind right now. Because I'm feeling a lot of heavy anxiety, but from you guys. But I love you. Hope you have an awesome day. Thanks, Gemini.